This is going to be a quick video. I just want to say that I've been alive long enough to where I've heard the war propaganda. And one thing you're going to hear is that Iranians chant death to America. And sometimes you won't even hear that. They'll just shorten it. They'll say Iran chants death to America. And this is insane, dude, because Iran never ever chants anything. No nation ever chants anything. But they'll shorten it and say that. And, like, a nation is not people. Now, if they want to say Iranians chant death to America, it's like 90 million people that live in Iran. So they'll just say anything. And it's really a low-key racist type thing. And it's you're trying to orcify people and to position them into some mindless groupthink to take away their humanity, to where people can't have different opinions, or that they can't have justified opinions, as if we haven't done plenty to harm Iran and other nations and create problems within their nation, like when we supported Iraq against them. So yeah, within 90 million people, there probably going to be somebody that chants some Buddhist stuff or whatever. They're going to anything. So you can just make up that nonsense, and beware anyone who puts that out. It's idiotic, because Iran has never ever chanted death to America. And if you want to stigmatize people in some sort of groupthink, then it makes more sense to do this with Israelis. Because when they have internal polls, I've seen internal polls where almost half the country wants to wipe Palestinians out. They want to kick Palestinian citizens out. And that's more than half right now. And that's a sort of groupthink that's gone beyond a pathology. This is based on internal Israel polls. And that's something that's a lot more pressing. Because if you have that many people that feel that way, and it's not even, there's no justification behind it, if they had an understanding of history, but propaganda prevents that. So I just want to put that PSA out there, because you're going to hear it a lot. Speak truth to bullshit. Iran cannot ever chant anything. Also, just the fact that they use the term chant, and just instead of saying they say it, because they want something that sounds more ethnic. And that's why it's also a sort of racist ploy to say they chant, or Iran, as in the entire nation of 90 million people, to orcify them. I can use no other word, like to try to other them into something that's culturally more bizarre, because what group of people all joins up together in one mindless, like, hive mind and chants something? Like, people talk, people sing. If Buddhists chant, but people do not chant death to America. It's nonsense. And a nation of that size, you can't generalize. I want to make just one more point. First, I want to say, I probably should pronounce it with a different A. It's Iran, but, I'm a dumb American. So, but that's not the point I want to make. You'll also hear with the whole orcify, Iran chants blah blah blah. You're also going to hear that these same people that chant death to America, they want to be liberated from their current leaders, because they're good people. And then they'll start to call them Persians, and they'll butter them up. And the same people will say this. Mark my word, because I've heard people do it already. Netanyahu's done it. And it doesn't make a ass bit of sense. You can't humanize them and then dehumanize in the same type of generality. So which is it? Do they hate America or do they hate their government? Or is it both?